na person pam no a ye de to kokko ni kosua ananya sa de ye mo man nya asomdwe na 1 year yi de senko bia betie me de a nka o de ye nya wo mo ye kwa ye nche MPP aside politics no ye sua niema ye betime de akoye ebe ma nipa kura ho eko adoyen anya da bia na politics as usual nemo minua twira no si wanu masem so ne na bebo a obem ananya sa na NDC fantastically has promised us better life. The Ghana we want to build. And we can say bi. Na mahasi e chere. Now so wonim de we journalist ya aboa me. NDC niam de bi ni say. Aduane boarding. Mo cap yentimi nto.
Yeah.
And na kufu adoni MPP be free so yi. Ma twere mo cap ato. Mo de mesramo 1 year mo nya wo mo se yetimi to mo cap no se na esitie pepepa ni antumu a ye bebo o mama and na dokono bo na mo se yetimi nto so after 1 year no dokono bo ni antumu na ke se pepepa minia ye be say omo ka fuel price and na yetimi nto so 1 year pepepa no se yetimi to na yantumu a
ye bebo maba so
ye bebo yesem and sawam to Accra lorry fair. Kumasi to Accra lorry fair.
Thing was planting for food and jobs. Mreya you call me come on omanum and a chance obi as she share near maybe in the wake of COVID, US were rationing food, UK were rationing food, Germany were rationing food. Na store household be a limit of near maybe abitimato. It be in Sigana. It just will be 2 anamompa anything the man basa na abesim pempen so bia yesi as science the mechanic say opposition no eluso a o see wiem enti of vandalizing yoma and nenso so a owene ye no o see die enti no vandalizing yoma na me the abesim pempen so a security apparatus must act effectively and they must act swiftly. I saw making sure say omo dem rush omonsa omudin some boni nyina no say they have to be brought to book. Say hwe eya amaya yebubo omudin a ye pride ye ho ana say ye ni gi omo say omo lead in democracy no omo mamra and da ho try and idle and make people go school. When immediately something happens, the government is not even seen anywhere. The security apparatus start working. In the wake of all these vandalism, police has to act immediately. And these are trying to cross party in power. You don't even see the party anywhere. You don't have to see government anywhere. All you have to see is police requesting a backup from the military and all the paramilitary forces to support them to get these things out of the way. Almost vandalized places are here to say as Lawsu's office, we see offices almost vandalizing. What is the rationale in it? I don't think footage is not a base in there. 3 days down the line, nobody has been, called to order. Be serious, but they haven't moved. They're chill. They were caught. They are prosecuted. They are jail straight. We treat criminals with kid gloves, and I don't like it. Me feel say Emrano must be stiffened to the point that when people are doing wrong, they fear the law, so they will be put in check. And today I'm fair, mo fear ecosystem ye so jeni pie nyina. Emra has been the guiding principle. Me papa be catch you say when Emra so the you go alone. Me citing instance where me name some car had me started me who driving na me 16.
Okay.
And me name na phobia in the neighborhood near your car near took a craft park so near. And people were saying it around and papa say me trika into obusa me no confidently me feel so my me guy me trika me ya me pride me with it. How look at them say, fear say, I'm 16. I say, at 16, are you supposed to drive? Do you have a license? And I'm saying, I say, okay, you only have to drive when you have a license. When anything happens, you go alone. I will not come and plead on your behalf. You serve the full term into Opa yeah. Because he's already 18, now about your license, then you can drive legally. And if something happens, then I can say, so, oh, this is an error, this is an accident, this is a mistake.
Okay.
So I listened to it and stayed back until 18. My license, I'm never sharing. And he was happy, he congratulated me, and from then I've had my chance to drive around the world. And Kabia, man, tearful and I'm a problem, and I be a me pram, and I say, I buy. Minya Bayamania, and I only have had the chance to be doing what I'm doing and be proud of. And now I can say anything that have wheels that rolls on earth, and so on our rails to be I can move it.
Okay.
I've been trained to move it.
Okay.
I haven't piloted a plane before. I haven't piloted a ship before. But anything that has wheels that moves on the earth, on the ground and on rails, I can move it.
Okay.
Because me tie futu and I me sua and I me je ho nkrata, and that is what I'm able to do. And you know, emra ode mra ya adwuma, you grow out and you go out confidently. You don't have fear for anything. Emma wa bra bo hye pepepe. And until I feel say the security apparatus must you must stiffen their hands and put the people to order, arrest people. Why would a weapon military person be empowered by any civilian? It doesn't make sense to me the least. What do I say? Because the weapon is for your protection and the protection of others whom you are in charge of. So an individual coming to misbehave or heading to, if he touches your weapon, he has attacked you. What do? That is why I'm glad say omu issue statement and say, if you attack a military person, he is authorized to use lethal weapon. That is it.
Okay.
Why would I have to have a weapon and die in the hands of a riffraff? I wouldn't do that. It's my life and your life. I will not sacrifice my life for that nonsense, because I'm a trained weapon handler. So I will use it as such and defend myself. And it will be our weapon or your weapon. People want to take law into their hands. Do the right thing. If it is minimum force, use it to the extent that you are secure and the people whom you are in charge of are also safe. If you are supposed to use maximum force per the military, use it and safeguard your life and the lives of the people the responsible people whom you are in charge of. And the responsible people who don't want to live with human beings must be checked out of the system. Do that. Don't play. And now me feel that yes so and you may be so much escalate. Because you the right thing. And people have been silenced by now. If people have been arrested, prosecuted, and then jailed,
maybe I'm on pressure and it might be escalating because send the econo one ye now say be responding to Nekona. If you are not escalated
no. In the work of watching the wrong happening, more people are going to suffer. And the few riffraff nip them in the bud and silence them and let them know that when they come, they will meet a stronger force. So they will go back.
All right, and Dr. Francis. And Martin Kano, a member of the New Patriotic Party or a security expert and an pay, AD and Como. Non Kono Abo Apansima Aduasa Enum and Edin Komodi Eba. Niaba Edie, Ubia Nimasem. Ye called this election. Ubia NPP Nibian Hormoa or Dajun say NPP Belusu. Ni anadwin ye ne NPP ntimi wini kra menyi ni se odadwin se NPP belusu kro belusu se dia bay mamenje won so way from ni abay ene ni awodwin fam
NPP loss they very pathetic because he said you took me too kwan kakra na before me too kwan no na minim se apathy wo and conforming to a dos. But me buy no, maybe who said in Sakrayaba, or who be breeze, oh, woman who dear, the way I call the Ebako Twabena, you send you may be named Koye, but yet tin you may be as to say, and sister dear, not initially a dream, na ama, me dream be say, oh, said them for any hotel so say, or my dream sacred to Omako Twaban. It will turn out to be something good for us. But unfortunately, those who had said Thelma and Twabano, per the data, they did not go out to vote. And my 2020 results significantly, it did not change on the side of NDC, but significantly it affected MPP because MPP turnout was woefully low. Na said the call ye biano, ye experience. Said your mind be kubiano, ye womb. A koya a bed, and koya ye will be there to witness what is going on. We wish things go well for everybody. And koya su swa kokromati ade omokoy na ebesa de omasa befi. Na to suffer the 3-4 years if it doesn't go well, it means it was not worth that try. And can you say you to abano near Dr. Muhammadu ba me a chance no de koyenim if baby ye won. And maybe a tremu our penny kufo abeshisha o man ko du pempen so a nanka yetimi MPP twice wa nke bia baby kodu ye no nke anko sofa dum so and all that yema ahoya ne yawo bi ketenkete e ma ye ko how ma ko si se dum so ba ya yenyina ye hu what happened enuma e say ye nkrofo a omu fm wuye nkrofo omu ebetena afie omantima anya ne project a omu ma ne deteriorate ya ma ekoye nkapre no because ya nwie ene eja nsensemu nti obasa akọ bi na say enema bi wo ha say demolish and san or restart. It's all a cost to the nation. As I see, say, Abbey say, be a dear ma opposition is almost bad. On by any maybe ya, fair enough. On my ya, yena, yebebre. Na, yes, I found what you say. Ya money in Sibu man, I edition idea, ever boy, na me jidi say, Ghana for, say, almost person almost so at the forefront. Into almost so at the forefront. None, no, so now. I start a chassis pony. Obi a one win election, not all vandalize government property. Na a bear woman is saying, say ulu su in a umpo o ventia, see obia be been to diabi. Now what win is so aren't you going to celebrate, but rather destroying stuff and attacking people, taking the law into your hands and telling people to vacate their positions because you don't want them to be there. And now look at what happened at Ghana guys. Look at what happened at Gapoa. Look at what happened, in places. It is unexpected. Say, you be who's xenophobia. Yes, sir. I won't pay in funny be issue statement. Say, the omo yeno emra. Bet me the omo jom hui. Na omo fanto my dream no more moon yet. And your ma ebe say a Japadia Ghana. I say sikaye. And son say, oh sir, kwaya. It might cost you even more than what you use in building it from the scratch because there will be a demolition cost before reconstructing. And the end I am na or mine ni no mining conkai na yam fa ye re and tie a buy our banechi say you about wishing well so about my because one wishing well yes or so we don't wish them evil, we wish they do well for Ghanaians to benefit from what they are doing so that we all be beneficiaries of the good things they will be doing. So anko yesu ni ehua yebaka na yebasa fa ehua adwen say some be say enyo bi dia then them there will be the same time that will take them out. And Ghana for nyina anye omunya rehemu say abavo fraba they are expecting no aduane ntiso ene forex be improve any social interventions be I start here uphold na abuama obia atimi akonkan ene ne ye hwe nim say free SHS bet na ye danyame ase and na so a megidi say there will be a help desk at the Jubilee House ebe boa omo hunso na omakojiska ho no mo nko ha abusuafo omo efi say asisi omasuma dwom the last 8 years na emma nkrofo nkoji jomska megidi say nkrofo a omututi a free SHS here nkrofo na omdi free SHS no time na free SHS mine no omdi school fees high business no. Yeah, those are the people who voted against free obu ha the prospectus aba or the 1,000 or bako nipa 4
yeah
no ko the 1,000 4 or the 1,000 no ko tua now the 3,000 abon 1,000 but na be ni hobby
a
businessman ni hobby o minti no obeto atia but se ba se obi so say free SHS no ye twam kra na obedu sa time na omo etimi ti omo school fees until we wishing them well to have a good job and pay for their school fees because all the akola ba so asia me did this all planning for akola no until betimi ti omo school fees e de nyame ase so obi ba na se obesra se fa sika man go to school fees no adwen hu mpre no se sa no ope se oye no ho ana se ope se akola ndachi e jeopardize because personally if somebody is talking about the school fees are sema, I'll just listen and I'll wish the person will say, baby, all peace can you one no nyan and them. Non to me van cobua, a quarandachi. His son said, hey, on one I didn't buy we are into me, Jesus or plan man because maybe the Marco school for my near show. Okay, I'm about the try some Madame or share and crow forward status or more mobility in or say in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, no. Or make us say, please, can you do me a favor? Because so hot. Yes.
Also, I heard Abraham Muna.
That's right. It means the little we have, we are preserving it, so our families can also benefit from it. Yeah, lavish on people we thought were needy. And son said, yeah, let me throw a bomb. What my observation has been is say, Uncle Fwa. Omudinya ewa hoya honestly omudinya ewa hoya esan say they feel entitled say wo abra wo ye bibi no o feel say sen kono so yes meanwhile he's not making strides enya ni tino
mukunipa omudi nipa kwa duro so enti gibohu say obi ma menua na ebia maame no atiti ni mowire mu na ode ne ba ku school anasu adwuma wapia na manako bosa na the other person no de ne secret tontoma ne ba no krontia na ba ko ne ba eyeyi a na ne bre no
yes
na akwa aduru so kra ko se yinkunu kra ma no
meanwhile wanya good foundation for
yes for ne ba no
and obi ha o akola aye bibia o tia no or dream say Adentina, what right have you to straighten my child? Or yet ni tachuona so say that you know dream say oh dear mama ye and said you didn't spare the rod to spoil the child but obia mon homoding na nyame to obia nsem no obia ntimi ento aduane ni no obia ntimi enhwe ne ma no obia ntimi ma ne ba enkonkan wa brabo ne nyina ya ho han esan se nyankopon bo ewia so he ono na boy ensa
yeah
but he didn't make all fingers say
yeah
and nipa nyina ntimi nye pa ye ntiase anyi se nipa ede adwuma ebro ne ho so eto ne ho so se obema obi abe will be at power with everybody give them equal opportunities but even if ene se Ghana sika yakase ye 1,000 ama nyina ay ye Ghana 30 billion and change na in about 2 weeks somebody's 1,000 could multiply to 5,000 somebody's 1,000 will be negative because of the way person obody bra enti nipa nyina ntimi nyepe but say odnya aban na owo adwempa ma obia na oma obia equal opportunity say free SHS who obi oni bi obitima akọ school etimi a better life then you should hold up aban in high esteem because me why me papa nyam kokofu when nyame adan all he gave me was education and I'm a no abom me bra bedu baby am bedu and I'm able to take care of my family because of the work I did being obedient and going to school and obia yadi education be ma de meant to na se na fa bo ho bra TV taba we are happy about that stem abai omitimi uphold you will be happy it will bring more professionals it will bring more jobs in their country and people will be able to better their lot through that and nyina ne say yaba we sha ba de wo say new mom ba shisha mo shisha ne ye ne nyina ya benefit from it esan say udi ye na on next door neighbor ndia etoda na ama ni braba eno na be ya be makrono ababa say obiba would want to step into somebody's yard to pick something, but obiadi ya uko abrocha when you go to the US a dadu ha wo twema obiadi fie but the whole living room is seen through the glass. Nobody goes there to do anything because obia can earn a living. What I say, and if you get to the point where everybody can earn a living, if you see we are the burglar proof said we'll all stop doing that because it's an extra cost. It also brings down the beauty of the house and all those things. You can afford, so you can go and pick it. In the end, you say burglar proof for anything. And these are the things we always say. Ghana will get to the point where Ghana will get to with the inception of government and changing of government to improve our lives. In the introspection and correct it and then get back to the drawing board.
Going forward, what was said in the MPP for you?
MPP has to do a lot of things. MPP would have to change their way of life. The people in the grassroots to let them know the realities on the ground. As I said, Nkrofobi MPP leadership in a different light, thinking say they are looking down on them after letting them do the things they did for them to come into power. And omure fi in the sense that they don't give them the audience they were granting them when they needed power from them. And you'll be on here, people hear recognition, people hear appreciation. It's not everybody who needs money. Some people just need to be told, say, oh, I did, why I did. Yeah, you know, I did, we appreciate you.
Or fail say, okay.
Exactly. Just feel belong. Be part of what is going on. Just give them, recognition, acknowledgement, so they can feel being part of it. If they are left out when you have assumed office, corner last day, they will be made to stay out because you only need them when you need them for their polls. But then there are some people. How would some people retain their seats? And so some independent and DA people who have lost their seats must go back to see what they did wrong by deserting their own people whom they have worked with, and get them around and then give them the chance to tell them what they found wrong with what they were doing, for which reason they deserted them. And obia besua de afidi abayemu de odi nkunim de odi nkugu ebra ansa na nkunim de ba na kwan mu, and the seat we have lost, the seat we had never lost, and this time we are losing. Echese enioma bi akoso a amanfo ampe entini yeni omu nidi nkomo na MPP for let's get back to our people. Let's give them what they desire in terms of appreciation, in terms of recognition, and in terms of help them do which when they call people, pick their calls, return their call, let them feel that personally, if it is what I'm expecting from MPP as an individual, I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing because I don't have any personal expectation of good things per the schools, some they have STEM and TVET. Because for the past few years, admission all I do is helping say, oh, what could you do? And yet to say, Nima, I miss you on to me in school. Kopa besia be support me ba no school. No, when you until I will appreciate the child, congratulate akwala and say, jiwe kan ho fa ko, because all the things that you need to go to school have been provided by the government. Abana boa say obenya nyama basic nyama school fees is being taken care of. Schools be are normal exploiting Kolano with some prospectors. At least last year there was an intervention to cut down because Nkwala 1,000 and Nkwala 500. Obiya the car machete beba, Obiya the axe beba, Obiya the brooms beba. How would you use them? And at least some of them had to ration it, say, a quarter of them will bring this, a quarter of that will bring that. So they were taking steps to rectify these things. Say, yeah, who say, Aban intervening. These are the things that Aban did to cut down on the exploitations of the headmasters and some of them were interdicted, at least, which I knew about. And all these things I see. Beboa magana phone na yadwena ba say bibia ya anko yie no yemwa ne correct ho me accuse obi of anything almost so something wrong they don't have to wait for people to lash at them omankasa njintum say bibi say na yeah anko yie ntino yeah this time we want to fix it and they about fixing it right and let everybody be a part of a growing party that has future for Ghana and the future of Ghana at heart and people and caliber of people who can help Ghana to get to a better place. Now, Menka say Kozi Meshanedin say she should not despair. She's done so well. She's fought a good fight. She's devoted herself to be a selfless leader. While Yenyoma unprecedented of an aspiring MP and Yoma with me ama adenta constituency enyan it's unprecedented. Having incumbent MPs haven't been able to do much like he did and Mejidi say yebehu say ayobia na nko obae so obesom nanso so yedini hwamo na emom on shedding na there are better opportunities ahead. Nyame ya adoma Emrepa Beba Amanenya the chance to be where she desires to be. She should keep out her good job, maintain her composure, do the things she's done, and do the things she knows doing best, and make things work well for all of us.
Okay. Who said Ophelia Ansre Sapon from UK are sending message. See, good morning. How are you doing? Please, I think people are getting it wrong. People should know that joining party is voluntary. You don't expect the party to give you money, cars, and other things. The party can only put policies and measures to help their members like free education. People should work and look after themselves. This doesn't happen in the Western world. We join parties in the Western world. They don't give us or me. They put out policies to help us to work and look after ourselves. NPP members don't love the party. If they do, they should vote for the good work and job to benefit them. NPP talk too much. Ophelia, you are right.
The problem we have.
See, you are right.
Yeah.
But if Ghanaians vote for policy, they will not vote against. They will not vote against Akufo-Addo.
Exactly.
In fact, in 2020, they will not reduce Akufo-Addo's vote from 1 million to 500,000. Some of us expected 2020 President Akufo-Addo will be 2 million vote difference because of free education.
Yes.
And you see, the challenge also is that most of the people who lead political parties in the Western world don't enrich themselves. Some selflessly.
Let me tell you something. You see, the enriching themselves part, no, this is the caveat. Mm-hmm. In the Western world, when Obama put up a campaign, people vote in support. They support them with funds. Mm-hmm. They don't make them go and find money to come and dash to them.
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. Say, many Dr. Chi etihui. Na Dr. Chi enime. Mesu minim Dr. Chi. Na and chinape na mababa emu. Afi Dr. Chi bi hu a. O say, "Hey, bema, na kai die da ben, na the fee die da ben. Me lecture ba ko. O say no china die wo Tamale Poli. Na ndisi wa ba emu no. What was as bi ho? Odo so a no waye, odi foundation no odo so no waye ya. Afa buy transfer no mo ba Kofodia, be chira dia. Okodu Tamale. Or if I say okoya pejab abrusan, esna sa next ni neighbor no say, na da be na papa yes kesi abrusan say, no so enyo no na obi abeto asase no. Ohwe mu ano na a student. Oye adwuma YEE and then Jida and then DC. No say akola me che na de no akoya adwuma gida no ene obepeja abro say desi wo wa bra medi lecturer mi ntimi kura empeja me foundation so ho ene ma party for be say oh okay ye to abama na oyi adwuma no wakwa koyi na wo de wajan then you come to us yen san to abama obium na san koyi and say odi ye no ebo mo kura nya ya isi san there is a parliamentary candidate a nkrofo no ka say empratwe ofagaway no abie container no de nemagum ofagaway no abie container no de nemagum party for support kakra bi to say school fees kakra isubi kosu adwuma na kakra okọ ne nchen awu muaw ba beti ana ese ne mpra na ese mesi inya ka se ne mpra na ese mesi abro so 3 months na get ne container no. And that is what annoys people. Enti me no ya adwen say anka about policies, about program. If indeed about policies and program in Africa they don't vote for policy and program. They don't.
Serious.
No, they don't.
What is that? The other
policies are not good for I can't people shouldn't lose election in this country.
Right. And the almost behaviors. Almost share people's interactions.
No, almost Ghana attitude. They ahoya.
And then Kwaba.
Yes. Ahoya any ahisam.
Yes. Now is that some of the times said the old kind said a brand any day saying sometimes so ya na a coincidence etima anyone be see in the sense that obuha na the new be and fortunes appear at a certain time. Now, but coincided with a leadership position. Doesn't mean say na kono de on kan shana, but it is the display of affluence that matters. So when you be as a crowd abrabumana umpuntu aba abrabuma, and this would the twitching for him. And so with me money yet to say, o money ya kono say a jumading at the yeba. So you encourage them to better their lives rather than say obaya to say we are thank God, so you are cutting limits to who can access you because what do a certain position na that make average amana some say the people they are not tempted to enrich themselves because people vote in money for them to run their campaigns. And the bills be an energy. Now Ghanaians expect say, come and give him money to vote for you. Baby Okonya is when he holds power, he would have to pay back and get certain things. Initially,
it wasn't like that.
Sure,
but the delegate system say Menitua, Dr. Chepe, parliamentary candidate to Adenta, wafani pa baako, otuya 5,000 cedis. Otuya be 4,000, ubi otuya 10,000 baby, ubi otuya now. At the end of the day, on election day, okay, me say make the min bani free.
But do you ask Onyen's way?
So
is he going to pay back?
Yes.
How is he going to do that?
Inti no, say politician no, who say and how na me ya say NPP started a certain drive. I was expecting them to finish so that they will be able to register all party members before Anka general election. So that by the time Anka Sabri the party will have a comprehensive abona or they be call the next internal primaries.
Yes.
And at that moment, the core members, each and every one of them to vote. Because okay, so be yes, I'll be transfer registration this way. Now we were just so then the better bar. Dr. Chewa ambition said, Obejina wa denta, I feel kofa NDC for be register as MPP members. And you will not have your core people registering and selecting the person for you.
Exactly.
And the 2 NDC baby no. Amu ya some ma kwan mu bia register no. Go me Kofodia. Minimum MPP Kofodia New Japan South Penny Benash. Or see be only the more because I'm on the Crawford.
It happened in Adenta. There was an issue in Adenta. I had to say undercurrent. Some people moved a certain group of people to come and do certain things. Now it happened say most of the guys who came in there were for the opposition, and so they voted the opposition into power now.
Yeah, and correct.
You understand? So those are the things that I say. This from. You should always do the right thing.
Say, we say policies. So for the policy, and this is John Mahama day. NDC for policies, no. Now we know the benefit. We know the benefit. capitation you said they are quarter something phone kwan so say but offer free education this is onye Ghana ni need me identify as onye Ghana ni even we are told say people even came from Togo Ebeku school because of free education. Ka policy no policy a obie nya ho fa so nti akese nkrofo to aba edema sa government
now you say they own him the NC now you know if NDC in doing things because most of the structures have been laid and the vacation no open ombenya because now the infrastructure demands of the nation is not as high as when MPP was coming in. And they will have the luxury to do certain things on the quiet and not rush to making them happen. They say, I must say, and tell you what called the Anomanian quantity. They say, on a me soon, as I'm a pet health package be man because so I'm interchange, baby Abedui, your bumpire some bit maybe, so my radio, as I'm a baby. About safeguarding the bronchitis because dust is going to be there for as long as they desire. The interchange or Premper Assembly Hall, the Premper College. I could see say Nanado buy and son Otimia Bayan. So I mean interchange people who live around are going to suffer from dust the whole time until another better government comes to fix it. And that is what I'm afraid of. And the we're hoping say they will make it a national concern to continue.
We are told sir John Mahama Sobesi interchanges me and Sawa Santimantin just to prove a point say MPP for bar omu legrete Ashanti region.
If it happens, so be it.
And it's sad say ebesisa which is very that wasn't the plan of the MPP but ja abanisa. Look, I don't say and pay so we be abeke twa to an.
Yo, say the market twa to an say MPP for yen share ho den na yen fa akoma pantai new party are waiting at chi no onya de ma Ghana. Esane say see ya won show mo wala the suffering would affect everybody. So man so anya omniema yesu so a emrepem no ye be hu the difference between the past government and the incoming government and the good things they can do for the nation. Na yembo nanado abaso ne de oyeye ema oman no edu mpempenso obedu with the aid of Dr. Muhammad Buamia any adwuma pa adwuma din owaye for touring the whole nation and helping the nation do the things we're able to accomplish to improve the lives of the people and to give it the assurance of hope say and the power of my so it is possible so Ghana be conquer.
All right, Dr. Francis Che, a member of the New Patriotic Party, a security expert because so Jenny Penny, America, Wakwa Museum, and a Payano Eddie and Common. The movie see us in Medina Kwaku Dawuro, Mena Medina Dibro, Kami just me producer, God na Salbedia Koda Sebre, Ejamana, Ekam home, Asadan Koma Eric, Asante Martin Yima, any cooking no munina, Asadan Koma EB, DJ Chema, Cassandra, ne Isaac Musina Sada, Eomodia. Yet, mercy, DJ.